Step out the shade with my shadow ahead. Pavement split where my footsteps tread. Laces untied but I never trip. Whole street bow when I loosen grip. Gold tint visor, stance like cold. Moves encrypted, never been sold. Even silence, echo my wave. Boss type energy, no need to behave. When the baseline knock, doors unlatch. No need to run, just match the patch. Pulse in my palm, I write commands. This track move like satellite scans. Protocol locked, I don't flinch or fold. Alloy calm, too cold to be told. March to my signal, no second guess. I don't walk in rooms. Possess! Barcode jacket, info drip. Steps sound like encrypted script. Crosswalk blinking just for me, like the world are reading my policy. Pause time with a flick of the tongue. Backbeat ducking when the verse gets flung. Even my silence go platinum clean. I don't flex, just intervene. When the 808 speaks, they move in line. I don't chase trends, I redesign. Fingerprint bars, every word unique. This boss talk ain't for the weak. Protocol locked, I don't flinch or fold. Alloy calm, too cold to be told. March to my signal, no second guess. I don't walk in rooms. Possess!
Wireframe steps on a pressure plate. I glitch past locks, don't test my fate. Mood board made of stone and chrome. Even my shadow know to roam alone. Laser etch tag in my signature grin. Every second I speak, that's a win. You don't meet me, you receive a wave. Like a frequency boss in a sonic cave. Inbox full with 1,000 requests, but I choose silence, that's how I flex. Shoes too rare, GPS lost. Even in stillness, I'm a rolling boss. No pause in my archive sound, just pure command when the snare come round. So when the light hit just right, they freeze. Cause I move like code that bends with ease. When the baseline knock, doors unlatch. No need to run, just match the patch. Pulse in my palm, I write commands. This track move like satellite scans. Protocol locked, I don't flinch or fold. Alloy calm, too cold to be told. March to my signal, no second guess. I don't walk in rooms. Buzz ass!
Bag left open when caught that tag. Didn't pack much, just same old drag. Key still in, but the ride don't start. Might walk instead, let the silence chart. All these days look the same on file. Every step saved in a folder called wow. Didn't name the doc, just watched it blink. Sometimes I rhyme just to hear me think. It ain't even deep, just a worn out groove. I slide through places that forget to move. They say you still there, I was then dip. My name still echoes where the cursor skip.
Bag half zip, thought I left it like that. Phone still buzzing, but I'm not texting back. Didn't log off, just changed my track. Type one bar, then I let it go flat. Bag half zip, thought I left it like that. Phone still buzzing, but I'm not texting back. Didn't log off, just changed my track. Type one bar, then I let it go flat.
Bus pass faded in the coat I don't wear. Car still active, but I don't go there. Voice too dry to explain my thread. Let the beat fill in what I should've said. I move like a screen on low brightness. Watch them blink in max politeness. I ain't cold, I'm just done deciding. If the beat feels safe, I slide in. You ever sit still cause it's all too loud? Didn't mute nothing, but I'm lost in the sound. They ask what's next, like I got that mapped. I shrugged and vanished like a tab untracked.
Bag half zip, but I left it like that. Phone still buzzing, but I'm not texting back. Didn't log off, just changed my track. Type one bar, then I let it go flat. Bag half zip, but I left it like that. Phone still buzzing, but I'm not texting back. Didn't log off, just changed my track. Type one bar, then I let it go flat.
Like mic on mute, but I still talk slick. One word punch, whole room go tick. Didn't rehearse, but the steps still in. Rap with my hands in my hoodie band. Left no message, they still replay. Like why you move that way? Can't say, it's not a vibe, it's just how I think. Move through the noise while they inbox sing. They go, yo, you good? I nod, no words. This beat my space, not built for hurts. Might pull up late with a snack and thought. Didn't plan much, but I wrote what I caught.
Bag half zip, but I left it like that. Phone still buzzing, but I'm not texting back. Didn't log off, just changed my track. Type one bar, then I let it go flat. Bag half zip, but I left it like that. Phone still buzzing, but I'm not texting back. Didn't log off, just changed my track. Type one bar, then I let it go flat.
yeah. Yeah. Rolled out early, shoes still loose. Steam from the street, make the whole town cruise. Chip tooth grin, got a map to the juice. Tagging my name in invisible proof. Pocket full of coins, flip fate for a dare. Walking past the dogs like I live over there. Zipped up thoughts, but they leak through the seams. Day starts slow, but I surf on the beams. Watch me lean with the clock hands twisted. Talking new time like the minutes all gifted. Every corner got a whisper to chase. Tilting my cap just to mirror my pace. Stepping on the paper ladder, never hit a run. Got no parachute, but I'm floating on my tongue. Every word I drop, catch it, let it run. City in my pocket like the whole block spun. Lunch tray flip, made a throne out of crates. Cardboard crown, now they opening gates. Nothing too clean, but it shine like fate. Window cracked and I'm talking to the greats. Two-step rhythm in the gravel lie. Story get thick, but I stir the plot. Watch drip slow like a Sunday melt, but I move like I know how the kingdom fell. Watch me lean with the clock hands twisted. Talking the time like the minutes all gifted. Every corner got a whisper to chase. Tilted my cap just to mirror my pace. Stepping on the paper ladder, never hit a run. Got no parachute, but I'm floating on my tongue. Every word I drop, catch it, let it run. City in my pocket like the whole block spun. Sidewalk chest on the night on the move. Cracks in the board, but I slide real smooth. Mouth full of rhythm, talking groove to groove. A broke metronome, still find the groove. Slide through the day like the pain ain't dry. Heat off the ground, make the breeze feel shy. Look both ways, not to stop, just spy. Even the pigeons nod when I walk by. Window seat dreams in a tin can flight. Yesterday's plan just dipped out of sight. One shoe scuffed, still feeling right. Truth in the laces and the tongue stay tight. Bet it all on the bus fare back. Told the mirror I don't fold or crack. Coins in the meter, time in the black. And I don't say much, just talking stacks. Watch me lean with the clock hands twisted. Talking new time like the minutes all gifted. Every corner got a whisper to chase. Tilting my cap just to mirror my pace. Stepping up the paper ladder, never hit a rung. Got no parachute, but I'm floating on my tongue. Every word I drop, catch it, let it run. City in my pocket like the whole block spun. Like the whole block spun. Like the whole block spun. Paperback swing in a one-hand flip. Stepped on the groove with a no-grip trip. Spoken codes, now the crosswalk froze. One blink move and the whole street knows. Shoelace drag on a map I drew. Folded that pad like a cheap menu. Stripes on the socks, attitude in pairs. Wrote these lines on a folding chair. Edge of the block like a coin in tilt. Drop that thought, let the silence wilt. 1, 2 nods, now the meter skip. Rhythm got teeth and a paperclip grip. Tilt that pulse like a signal wave. I don't talk much, just a beat I save. Keep one move in the back of the fade. I play low key, but the echo stayed. Tilt that pulse, let the paper drift. Notes in the wind with the sideways lift. Catch one vibe and I let it dip. Smooth on the beat, never need the grip. Wrote my name on a cardboard crown. Leaned on luck, let the dice fall down. Pockets got crumbs from a streetcar meal. Rap that night in a rusted reel. Echo through halls with a shoebox mic. Talk so slow, got the ticks on strike. Slid through frames where the angles bent. All I spent was the vibe I lent. Each bar hums like a worn cassette. Line too sharp for a loop to forget. Left no trace but the baseline dent. Tilt that beat till the days get spent. Tilt that pulse like a signal wave. I don't talk much, just a beat I say. Keep one move in the back of the fade. I play low key but the echo stayed. Tilt that pulse, let the paper drift. Notes in the wind with the sideways lift. Catch one vibe and I let it dip. Smooth on the beat, never need to grip. Brain on the tape, made the snare go jazz. Cut through time like a weekend pass. Rhyme off axis, step off track. Still hit center with a rubber band smack. One shoebox full of broken pins. Still roll truth with a twist at the ends. Roll that chance like a dice on edge. Flow off tempo but the aim still led. Tag that break with with a sigh and lean. Stir that crowd with a sideways scene. Time ticks slow when the rhyme this slick. Bend that frame to the groove just stick. Smirk so sharp it could cut through steel. Words so soft but it's all I feel. One last tilt with a match in hand. Lit that beat just to watch it land. Cracks in the loop like a handshake missed. Beat got heat like a sun split twist. Drop one notch, let the frame go great. Tilt that vibe to the world obey. Tilt that pulse like a signal wave. I don't talk much, just the beat I save. Keep one move in the back of the fade. I play low key but the echo stay. Tilt that pulse, let the paper drift. Notes in the wind with the sideways lift. Catch one vibe and I let it dip. Smooth on the beat, never need to grip. Like a mini sword rack. Inbox drama got a sitcom track. Snack drawer sacred, don't touch the gold. Coffee stain maps where the legends hold. That swivel got torque like a mini boss fight. My badge flash low like a midnight light. Tab jump game like a cat on speed. But the mouse still slow and the vibe still bleed. Brain buffering on the buzz strip glare. Thoughts clock out but I'm still in a chair. Got a sticky nap at 3 p.m. Face down bold on a spreadsheet gym. Dreamt I won with a stapler sword. Woke up mid-snore on the office floor. Cubicle king with a post-it crown. Spinning in place but I hold it down. If the boss come through I just pretend like I'm debug mode in a system trend. Got 10 tabs talking like a group chat fight. One's got memes, one's in voice fright. Clock tick echo in a microwave hum. And I just hit later on whatever come. Lunch was loud, now I'm food coming deep. Mind drifting off where the cat memes sleep. Monitor flickers like a neon sign. But I'm too slick to let the deadline pry. Eyes half closed with a plot in mind. Dreamt I emailed Mars in a dotted line. Got a sticky nap at 3 p.m. Face down bold on a spreadsheet gem. Dreamt I won with a stapler sword. Woke up mid-snore on the office floor. Cubicle king with a post-it crown. Spinning in place but I hold it down. If the boss come through I just pretend like I'm debug mode in a system trend. Finger on chin like I'm plotting stocks. But I'm really just thinking about popping locks. Bluetooth on but I missed the call. Cause I was vibing with the stress down small. Chair squeak symphony, floor tile beat. That's my anthem when I lift my feet. Swipe my card just to ride the vibe. And I still got crumbs from the snack archive. Outlook froze, must be fate. Reply all war in the subject crate. Keyboard hot like a stovetop flame. But my doc just say final V12 game. I run these roles like a logic maze. With a pen click rhythm and a printer phase. No cape, no fame, no turbo blend. But I'm boss level calm with a donut friend. Can't fire what's already astral plane. I nap hard then rise again. Got a sticky nap at 3 p.m. Face down bold on a spreadsheet gem. Dreamt I won with a stapler sword. Woke up mid-snore on the office floor. Cubicle king with a post-it crown. Spinning in place but I hold it down. If the boss come through I just pretend like I'm debug mode in a system trend.
Hey, what? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, stepped out the frame just to see it twist. Bass got a hop like it never miss. Grip on the wheel, but I'm barely here. Ride so smooth, I forgot to steer. 1, 2 drop, then I float that lane. Bounce in the seat like I crack champagne. Corner smile when I swing too wide. 808 laugh while the tires slide. Ooh, no brakes on the groove this tight. Pull up, bounce, don't need invite. If the beat dip low, I still rise. Swerve too clean to apologize. Bounce ain't optional, feel that knock. Whole block jump when the baseline pop. Midnight move with the dash lit gold. Grip that heat when my face stay cold. Windows down, let the rhythm in loud. Every hit nod from the curb to the crowd. I don't flex, just press that zone. 808 talk like it calling my phone. Step with a kick, hit quick, then back. Snap like a pick, then I dip that track. Talk don't travel, but the sound do laps. Beat got legs like it running relapse. Swear with a grin, I don't ever rehearse. Groove too wild for a well-written verse. Chain on chill, but voice all cool while the trunk go bass. If the ground don't shake, I rewire the block. Tune up the floor to the concrete knock. No map, no plan, no rule I keep, but I ride that beat like it owe me sleep. Bounce ain't optional, feel that knock. Whole block jump when the baseline pop. Midnight move with the dash lit gold. Grip that heat, but my face stay cold. Windows down, let the rhythm in loud. Every head nod from the curb to the crowd. I don't flex, just press that zone. 808 talk like it calling my phone. Dust on the dash, but the track stay clean. Rims still spin like a daydream machine. Blow in the grill like a neon mood. Feet don't tap, they salute the groove. Horns in the mix like a sideways glance. And the whole block shift when the wheels advance. Talk all stiff, but I bend the space. Let the low end lead, then I match the pace. No bluff in the beat, just full display. Engine hum low like it know what I say. Bounce right truth that the verse can't fake. Ain't no chorus without that quake. Hood too lit when the rhythm call. I don't dance, I just let bass brawl. Every loop like a fresh new code. Unlock that knock with the way I roll. No brakes on the groove this tight. Pull up, bounce, don't need invite. If the beat dip low, I still rise. Swerve too clean to apologize. Bounce ain't optional, feel that knock. Whole block jump when the baseline pop. Midnight move with the dash lit gold. Grip that heat but my face stay cold. Windows down, let the rhythm in loud. Every head nod from the curb to the crowd. I don't flex, just press that zone. 808 talk like it calling my phone.
Cold tab still open, I ain't read that line. Let the thought ride while the toast get time. Inbox full, but my pay still mine. Duck that thread like it tried to find. Click, don't send, I don't owe that ping. Let the beat talk back while the icon swing. Don't hum, don't sing, I speak like flat. Cut through the mix like a room with a gnat. Timeline goes, but the name still sad. Voice so dry, it could crumble your chat. Step through static in socks and code. No drip shown, just a stance I low key. Stroke slow, every bar explode. Didn't write deep, just the way I told. They scroll, I scroll, but I scroll in stealth. Say it too plain and they think it's wealth. Don't hum, don't sing, I speak like flat. Cut through the mix like a room with a gnat. Timeline goes, but the name still sad. Voice so dry, it could crumble your chat. Yo. Fridge light flick when the screen go dark. Snuck past noon with a grocery cart. Talk half said, but it still hit sharp. Never say much, but the tone leave marks. Scroll too fast and you miss that glitch. Type too clean, so they think it's rich. Don't hum, don't sing, I speak like flat. Cut through the mix like a room with a gnat. Timeline goes, but the name still sad. Voice so dry, it could crumble your chat. Phone face down, not a flex, just norm. Words too crisp for a vocal form. Left that thought when the tab was born. Still didn't click and the vibe stayed warm. One more open, but I won't go back. Let the silence speak where the lines go black. Don't hum, don't sing, I speak like flat. I cut through the mix like a room with a gnat. Timeline goes, but the name still sad. Voice so dry, it could crumble your chat.
Mike Hot Card Cold Drip Pre-Approved. White Hot Card Cold Drip Pre-Approved.
Swipe that fit, decline, who cares? Walk like I bought stock and stairs. Socks don't match, but the strut got sync. Pulled up bold in a jacket that wink. Swipe that vibe, or try again. I just reload like I live in the trend. Receipt say 0, but my post say paid. Step on the beat like a demo parade. Tag still on, I call that flare. Style so rare, it forgot to care. Shades indoor, that's a tax write-off. Confidence loud, even Wi-Fi drops. Fake gold chain with a legacy grip. Walk like my outfit, just signed a script. Phone on 2%, but I'm full on clout. Outfits say rich, banks say doubt. How you look that fresh on a Tuesday? I overdraft cool in a major way. But you broke though, only in Excel. Now watch this fit do numbers as well. Swipe that fit, decline, who cares? Walk like I bought stock in stairs. Socks don't match, but the strut got synced. Pulled up bold in a jacket that wink. Swipe that vibe, ever try again. I just reload like I live in the trend. Receipts say zero, but my post say paid. Step on the beat like a demo parade. Talk cheap, I reply in fashion. Thread count thick with passive passion. Shirt say boss, wallet say soon. But I still outshine every room. I dance like I just got hired to flex. Outfit sponsored by emotional checks. Balance in red, but my shades in black. That's stealth wealth, don't check the back.
Sir, this card's not working. It's performance art. Are those real Yeezys? They're Yeezy inspired by ambition.
Post so strong, I don't need a sale. Floss so smooth, I could brush with a tail. Mood in caps, lowercase debt. Every step's a quote, I ain't posted yet. Swipe that fit, decline, who cares? Walk like I bought stock in stairs. Socks don't match, but the strut got synced. Pulled up bold in a jacket that winked. Swipe that vibe, or try again. I just reload like I live in the trend. Receipts say zero, but my post say paid. Step on the beat like a demo parade. Step on the beat like a demo parade.
You got drip insurance? Only against boredom. But can you afford this vibe? Swipe first, ask later.
Keys on swing when I step from the stoop. Lace tie sharp and the fit on loop. Tap on the frame, then I lean to the left. Bass knock once, take a breath and flex. Shade stay low, but the vision on bright. Snap so crisp like I rhyme with light. Two steps smooth on the heat soaked scene. Rim still talk while I dip between. One tap, two tap, pause then lean. Low ride bounce with a midday gleam. Push no words when the silence mean. I glide on beat like a late night scheme. Tap twice then lean, don't rush that move. Slide with the beat, let the ties approve. Snap back, tilt, let the whole street nod. Tap twice, then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice, then lean. Tap twice, then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice, then lean. Tap twice, then lean, now we back on job. Backlight echo with the snap in place. Talk so slick, it could bend my lace. Left turn hit with a speaker pop. Catch that groove, I don't never stop. Same old jacket, still move like new. Walk so cold, make the concrete skew. Grip on the moment, breeze on my neck. One tap bounce with a side step check. Twist that key, then pause on the frame. Slide through clean, no need for fame. Sharp on the beat like a corner cue. All I need's that tool. Tap that move, tap twice then lean. Don't rush that move. Slide with the beat, let the ties approve. Snap back tilt, let the whole street nod. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice then lean. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice then lean. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Yeah. Drip stay calm, no spill on the scene. Fade in the cut like a midday dream. Talk on mute, let the motion speak. Curve every bar like a backstreet sneak. Clocks don't tick when I'm walking right. Time been slow in the driveway light. Spin on beat like I train with Ty. Catch that snap, then I grip and glide. Left foot down, right dog clear. Bounce too wide for the rear view fear. Clip that curve with a subtle grin. Beat so mean, but the vibe still win. Chain don't flash, but it swing with ease. Step on the one like a West Coast breeze. Lean through traffic, frame stay mean. All start with a tap, lean, no speeder, no need to stall. Two tap rule, that's the protocol. Beat on loop like a faded scene. All I trust is that. Tap then lean, tap twice then lean. Don't rush that move. Slide with the beat, let the ties approve. Snap back, tilt, let the whole street nod. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice then lean, tap then lean. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice then lean, tap then lean. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice then lean, tap then lean. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Tap twice then lean, tap then lean. Tap twice then lean, now we back on job. Now we back on job. Yeah.
Kickback vibe with a locked in stance. Inbox blow like a finance dance. Slide through Slack with a one-word glance. Talk too bold, that's a last chance. Deadline stacked like a zip file burst. HR call, I just hit reverse. 3-day sprint in a pepped out hearse. Still make room when the roads disperse. Tapped in clean, got no off day face. Zoom lag hit, but I'm still in place. Zoom move loud, but I own my space. They print my quotes like a startup case. Deadlines, pull that thread. It's a plan too slow, I break instead. Slide through mess with a pre-built spread. Whole flow quiet when I move that head. Deadlines, watch it tear. No fake push when the wave ain't fair. Grind too mean for a soft repair. Still top floor in a low back chair. Slack all pings, I don't flinch that sound. CC12, but I run this round. Weekly brief in a passive frown, but I rewrite script when the chart go down. No top down when the flow got skill. Stepped in late, but I been that wheel. Talk too light, better raise that bill. I swing in clean with a page to fill. Tapped in clean, got no off day face. Zoom lag hit, but I'm still in place. Crew move loud, but I own my space. They print my quotes like a startup case. Deadline zipper, pull that thread. It's a plan too slow, I break instead. Slide through mess with a pre-built spread. Whole floor quiet when I move that head. Deadline zipper, watch it tear. No fake push when the weight ain't fair. Grind too mean for a soft repair. Still top floor in a low back chair. Flag that task with a midnight stamp. LED glow on a cold core lamp. Didn't ask twice when the mood got damp. Still drop wins like a full court clamp. Half day brief with a 12-hour wait. Joke in the thread, but the stress don't wait. Line by line, I control that fate. Even my Slack got a custom gate. Lunch break myth when the deck's so fat. Talk KPI, but the math don't chat. Water cool goals with a fake hi-hat. And I reroute flows where the leads fall flat. Nice work, boss, I don't blink, just nod. Play 5 roles with a coffee pod. Cool on top, but the pace stay odd. And I still press in when the post feel flawed. Tapped in clean, got no off day face. Zoom lag hit, but I'm still in place. Crew move loud, but I own my space. They print my quotes like a startup case. Deadlines, pull that thread. It's a plan too slow, I break instead. Slide through mess with a pre-built spread. Whole floor quiet when I move that head. Deadlines, watch it tear. No fake push when the weight ain't fair. Grind too mean for a soft repair. Still top floor in a low back chair. Deadlines, deadlines, One tap down and the whole scene mute. Step so slow like the flow on boot. Air so thick you could cut with root. Press on glide, no need to brute. Beat drip heavy like the paint still wet. Chin on tilt, I don't place no bet. Lane too quiet but the move got set. Slide on calm with a shadow threat.
Ride don't shake when the bass too wide. Coat too soft for a flip inside. Talking dots but the map still guide. Drop that weight with a loose jaw glide.
Signal fake grip line stay warm. Post don't break, it just change form. Hands off ride but the steer feels sworn. Drift through lines like a wire's worn. Signal fake grip tone lock tight. Dash don't glow but the spark got bite. Zone in place with a half left light. Step don't flick but it still ignite. Low talk hum with a blink that thud. Track too clean for a slip in mud. Press on calm like a glove on stud. No loud foot but the stomp still thud. Wheels don't spin, they align and wait. Edge too sharp for a slide escape. Bend that path with a twist and fade. Pulse don't rush and negotiate. This that route where the rules are made. This that calm that the storm replayed. Don't need gas, just a glare cascade. Speak no flame but the chrome betrayed. Signal fake grip line stay warm. Post don't break, it just change form. Hands off ride but the steer feels sworn. Drift through lines like a wire's worn. Signal fake grip tone lock tight. Dash don't glow but the spark got bite. Zone in place with a half left light. Step don't flick but it still ignite. Me no code but the line still beep. Face too still for a promise to keep. Walk too clean for a shallow leap. Glow too dim for a crowd to reap. Tilt that view like a slanted gate. Room don't shake but the air feel late. Thread that path with a no mark weight. I don't chase, just relocate. Back tap slow when the vibe on freeze. Voice too calm for a sound to tease. Zone don't shift when I ride through breeze. Click that plan like a no key lease. Drumline mute but the flow still bend. Pause in breath when the lines extend. Pull no stunt but the arc won't end. Push that steel to the post transcend. Slide no break when the turn go mute. Step too firm for a route dispute. Lay in low like a plan compute. Echo don't fade it, just reroute. Signal fade grip line stay warm.
Bones don't break, it just change form. Hands off ride, but the steer feels sworn. Drift through lines like a wire's worn. Signal fake, grip tone lock tight. Dash don't blow, but the spark got bite. Zone in place with a half left light. Step don't flick, but it still ignite.
Yeah. They ain't believe it, but I ain't need them. You see it now though. Came up, no stains on the fit. Came up clean, no label needed. Streets still love me, name repeated. Kept my head low, shoes on gas. Now I pull up, not too fast. Never beg, I stack then watch. Never flex, just drop then walk. Now they hit my line like we was close. Told them nah, I don't do ghosts. Came up clean, no dirt on me. Walk through fire, no burn on me. They said nah, I turn, watch me. Now the game looking like it worked for me. Came up clean, no mess, no loss. Pay my dues and flip that cost. Build my name where the light don't beam. Now they all scream, he came up clean. Didn't do viral, I did vital. Didn't do trends, I built titles. Still rock face, still wear white tee. Still hit notes with no ID. They made noise, I make bass. They want clout, I want space. Now I write checks that talk for me. I don't need talk, they walk for me. Came up clean, no dirt on me. Walk through fire, no burn on me. They said nah, I turn, watch me. Now the game looking like it worked for me. Came up clean, no mess, no loss. Paid my dues and flipped that cost. Built my name where the light don't beam. Now they all scream, he came up clean. Back then they text back. Now I don't even double tap. I ain't changed, just leveled up. Still that same cut, but bezeled up. I move light, but the steps feel heavy. Everything real, I ain't moving petty. Got old heads saying he that kid. Got new ones copying what I did. Still park where the signs say no. Still toast with a nod, not show. Still got love from the ones that count. Still stack wins, lose no amount. They say damn, he ain't loud at all. That's cause I let the bounce talk tall. I ain't gotta flex, I just appear. Say came up clean, they know I'm here. Came up clean, no dirt on me. Walk through fire, no burn on me. They said nah, I turn, watch me. Now the game looking like it worked for me. Came up clean, no mess, no loss. Paid my dues and flipped that cost. Built my name where the light don't beam. Now they all scream, he came up clean. Came up clean, not luck, just grind. Took my time, now been that line. Came up clean, can't fake this scene. What I built, you can't dry clean.
Yeah. Yeah. Quarter crunch low, no sleep stretch. Call came in, I just typed no fetch. Numbers fly back like a bounced out sketch. Still a sign bold on a blank edge, etch. Chart hit red, now the tone got thin. Slack too quiet when the stakes lock in. All hands talk with a fake ass grin, but I set the pace when the noise begin. Hit that file with a clean 10 tab. Didn't flinch once when the board went drab. Playing got wild, but I kept that stab. Then I re-up pitch with a 5-line grab. Quarter crunch load, inbox fried. Still run plays when the vibe gets dry. All day blur, but the cuts stay tied. And I loop that brief like a system guide. Quarter crunch load, stay too real. Every soft task, get the hard line peel. Talk too slow, get the midday deal. And I cash that doc with a ghosted seal. Forecast twist, but the game still hit. Slide index with a late night grit. Eyes gone red from the screen lit pit, but the quote still bark with a no flinch wit. 3-week ass with a 2-day sprint. Still push hard like the flow got flint. Talking cold, but I crack that hint. And I slide those files like a time basement. Hit that file with a clean 10 tab. Didn't flinch once when the board went drab. Playing got wild, but I kept that stab. Then I re-up pitch with a 5-line grab. Quarter crunch load, inbox fried. Still run plays when the vibe gets dry. All day blur, but the cuts stay tied. And I loop that brief like a system guide. Quarter crunch load, stay too real. Every soft task, get the hard line peel. Talk too slow, get the midday deal. And I cash that doc with a ghosted seal. Burn rate peak but the graph looked nice. Face got calm with a side of ice. Didn't say much, but I clicked that slice, and I own that plan like a silent vice. Backlog jump, but I skate that jam. 2 calls deep with a one-hand slam. Mic on mute, but the vibe went blam. Now the team fall in with a midday bam. Being fake smile when the move get raw. Type 2 clean, now they quote my law. Didn't get sleep, but I still saw flaws, so I patched that bug with a side-eye draw. Zoom face dead, but the game got tight. Moved 2 lanes when they froze on fright. Marked that line with a red spotlight, and I closed that deal in a Friday night. Hit that file with a clean 10 tab. Didn't flinch once when the board went drab. Plan got wild, but I kept that stab. Then I re-up pitch with a 5-line grab. Quarter crunch load, inbox fried. Still run plays when the vibe gets dry. All day blur, but the cuts stay tied, and I loop that brief like a system guide. Quarter crunch load, stay too real. Every soft task, get the hard line peel. Talk too slow, get the midday deal, and I cash that doc with a ghosted seal.
Thought about saying something, then just let it pass. There was a line maybe, but it felt like glass. Scroll too quick, now I'm lost in ads. 5 missed pings and a meal gone bad. Left my code at the booth, guess I'm staying. No plan B, just move like I meant to delay. And some folks write for a quote, I quote dust. There's truth in the seat where I never discuss. And no big reason why. Just floated out mid-try. It wasn't deep, maybe just dry. Felt too tight, not enough sky.
Left on hover, no click, no sound. Talking like we're good, but I'm not around. Typing box full, but the vibe not found. That moment passed, didn't write it down.
Saw the name light up, eyes just blinked, felt like a rerun. I just sank and sink, no deep meaning, just beating there. Half thoughts live where we both don't care. I've been here, kinda, not really, maybe. Replay combo lines, all looking wavy. There was time, there was space. Both got shrugged, now I trace my steps through the room I unplug. Ain't a story, ain't a myth, just a skipped out drift. Like, yo, what happened? Nothing, just a lift.
Left on hover, no click, no sound. At that moment passed, didn't write it down. Typing box full, but the vibe not found. Talking like we're good, but I'm not around.
Keys in hand, but the door too loud. Beat hit soft like a thought, not proud. This ain't shade, this shade peace. Sometimes the exit just got no lease. Voice too sharp for the tone they hold, so I speak in rhythm, let the sentence fold. Didn't draft, didn't fake, just moved. Everything real, don't need to be proved. You feel it too, right? That float between, not cold, not rude, just in between. I could've stayed, could've said more, but we both knew what that pause was for.
Left on hover, no click, no sound. Typing box full, but the vibe not found. I'm talking like we're good, but I'm not around. That moment passed, so I let it drown.
Yeah. Soon as I walk in this shift, bass hit once, now the floor got lift. No mic check, I talk on beat. No hand raised, I own this seat. Crew with me, that's 10 deep. All move light, but none sleep. I don't yell, I let shoes talk. Walk past loud, but my tone walk. They hype up, I just breathe. DJ waiting on my sleeve. She dance close, I lean back. Said she love rap, I sit back. Set it off, right, right.
tryna match, but the pace too slick. They play safe, I break that script. I don't do hype, I do proof. She said, who that? I said truth. No label, I print my buzz. No fake love, I skip that fuss. I move crowd, no dance required. Stage on lock, no ghost rider.
Set it off, right, right. Bass too loud, right, right. Lights too low, right, right. We in here, night, night. Set it off, clean, clean. Drinks on deck, lean, lean. Crowd go wild, sing, sing. I show up, sing, sing. Don't need fame, I've been that word. Don't need flame, I've been that burn. Clubs know me, no need to text. Mic drop once, reset the decks. I don't push, I coast with skill. She talk bold, I talk still. One head nod, whole vibe change. One ball land, crowd unchained. Yeah, no script, just moment. No act, just own it. When I show, they post it. New set, I ghost it. Then boom, back and forth. Baseline knock like paying dues. Whole team move like one name. Out of control, but we run games. Set it off, right, right. Bass too loud, right, right. Lights too low, right, right. We in here, night, night. Set it off, clean, clean. Drinks on deck, lean, lean. Crowd go wild, sing, sing. I show up, sing, sing. Set it off now, now. Who run this? How, how? Whole club shook, how, how? They said chill, but I don't know how,
Stand up call, but I'm flat in bed. Cam off fast when the eyes go red. Mic stay mute while I nod my head. Whole squad fake tight while the boss get fed. Spreadsheet open on tab 4-3. Tartro C like a part-time degree. Slack go ping like a slot machine, but I still stack wins on a coffee bean. Talk that sync, but I'm out of zone. Gantt chart wild, but I made it clone. Didn't read docs, just watch the tone. And I wrote that plan in a taco zone. It's like an hour's only. Don't at me. Half day drift with a big KP. Clicked in late with a sandwich lie, and I closed that task with a side eye fly. It's like an hour's only. Stay low key. Zoom face froze, but the vibe still free. Talk that game, but the deck say we. And I loop that line like a fake CC. Lunch went long cause I blinked too slow. Outlook full, but I ghost that flow. Touch base soon, but I already know that task gon' sit to the next payroll. Click so hard, got a mouse cramp now. PM said tight, but the scope too wild. One tab king with a fake work brow, and I drag that file like a dog on prowl. Talk that sync, but I'm out of zone. Gantt chart wild, but I made it clone. Didn't read docs, just watch the tone. And I wrote that plan in the taco zone. It's like an hour's only. Don't at me. Half day drift with a big KP. I clicked in late with a sandwich lie, and I closed that task with a side eye fly. It's like an hour's only. Stay low key. Zoom face froze, but the vibe still free. Talk that game, but the deck say we. And I loop that line like a fake CC. Monday plan, just a copy paste. End of week, still no taste. Mid-tier grind and a chrome tab chase. And I filed that late with a happy face. Keyboard loud, but the brain in nap. Still wrote nice on the partner recap. Boss talk deep, I just mind the gap. And I nod on beat like a lo-fi trap. Press and push with a zero sweat. Didn't do much, but I placed that bet. PT vibes with a no text set. And I still got thanks in the closing thread. Clock in blur, but I track my snack. Done by noon with a slack call back. Out by 5, no room to crack. And I loop that line like a Monday hack. Talk that sync, but I'm out of zone. Gantt chart wild, but I made it clone. Didn't read docs, just watch the tone. And I wrote that plan in a taco zone. It's like an hour's only. Don't at me. Half day drift with a big KP. I clicked in late with a sandwich lie, and I closed that task with a side eye fly. It's like an hour's only. Stay low key. Zoom face froze, but the vibe still free. Talk that game, but the deck say we. And I loop that line like a fake CC. Ay. Fake CC. Ay. Fake CC. Ay. Fake CC. Ay.
green lit up that tone again. Look real crafted, lowercase n. I pause not cause I care too deep, but just to stretch the wordless beat. You always send a perfect phrase. At times I miss in subtle ways. I scroll back, no post, no pull. The vibe was off, not mean, just dull. Feel like it came from truth. I blinked once, still felt uncool. The phrasing tight, the rhythm cute, but zero hit, no depth, no root. If meaning lived in tone or breathe, this line arrive already dead. Your hate came late with 3 dots wide, paced like it meant more. I let it slide, said you been thinking no bold claim, just air in space with no flame. You throw soft hooks with velvet strings, but none of it really lands or clings. I read each word, decoded none. I'm not confused, I'm just done. You typed it like it came from truth. I blinked once, still felt uncouth. The phrasing tight, the rhythm cute, but zero hit, no depth, no root. If meaning lived in tone or breathe, this line arrive already dead. Remember when text had weight to bend? Now it's just gesture you copy pinned. I saw your lala and heard no laugh. I see the gap and skipped the half. This ain't code, it's just not fed. A rhythm broke, a thread gone dead. You think you pressed some hidden key, but all I got was seen by me. Don't ask what's wrong, I ain't upset. Just watch the message drift and sad. I got things now that hold more shape than letters built to simulate. The screen still lit, I let it stay. It buzzed again, I turned away. You typed it like it came from truth. I blinked once, still felt uncouth. The phrasing tight, the rhythm cute, but zero hit, no depth, no root. If meaning lived in tone or breathe, this line arrive already dead.
Just stood still, and somehow they stared. Opened the door, now everyone's scared. Bought one drink, now the bar went hush. Tied both shoes, crowd said so plush. Didn't post one, still got a trend. Smiled by mistake and they thought it's sin. I blinked too slow, they call it a style. My nothing face gets saved in a file.
Walked outside like I meant to disappear. Now they quote my outfit like a mantra. Didn't plan a scene, I just stood near. Guess the script forgot I wasn't the stanza.
Walked in the frame with zero prep. Still the shot frame like I took a step. Said nothing funny, they clipped the sound. Zoomed my blink like I shut it down. Why's a flash hit when I sip slow? Why's my cough now part of the show? Guess I'm in it, main role swag. Just living life, now it's a tag.
Walked outside like I meant to disappear. Now they quote my outfit like a mantra. Didn't plan a scene, I just stood near. Guess the script forgot I wasn't the stanza.
Not my fault, I radiate plot. Didn't ask, but the frame just caught. Even backgrounds, feeling small. Chip one nail, fan thread tall. Didn't think twice, now it's a sound. Apparently I breathe, went viral round. So here I am, just eating toast. But somehow it's main character post. Won't fight it, I don't even act. If this is the lid, I'll own that fact. No lines memorized, still run the show. If it's about presence, then now you know.
Walked outside like I meant to disappear. Now they quote my outfit like a mantra. Didn't plan a scene, I just stood near. Guess the script forgot I wasn't the stanza.
Slide through the frame with a backhand lean. Touching no pace, still I shift that scene. Loop on mute with the rim real crisp. Bar stays quiet, still lands that twist. Folded in steps with a half bar pause. Offbeat bounce like I broke some laws. Scriptless talk in the code I know. Stack my moves where the bounce lines go. Ay, tempo off center but the path feels right. Head rock slow through a side lit night. Misplaced timing but the groove locked in. Drop hits clean where the count gets thin. Bounce tight fold landing off track. Rules don't stick when the swing comes back. Mark no X, still held that space. Step feels strange, but it suits that bass. 1 foot pivot on the sidewalk tilt. No force shown, but the rhythm built. Vibe on loop with a wrist flick spin. No extra noise, just a calm within. Drums stay dry, but the air feels thick. Low end talk with a headspace click. Every move slides through the open seam. Kick drops once, then repeats that dream. Tempo off center, but the path feels right. Head rock slow through a side lit night. Misplaced timing, but the groove locked in. Drop hits clean where the count gets thin. Bounce tight fold, landing off track. Rules don't stick when the swing comes back. Mark no X, still held that space. Step feels strange, but it suits that bass. Curtain hangs low with a neon hum. Rhyme left out, but the tone still drum. Pace feels loose, though the stance got weight. Truth comes clear in a soft click state. Mute screen glow with a finger scroll. Body says more than a verse could hold. Track been slow with a backhand cue. No loud claim, but the room still new. Ay, tapped in late with a centered swing. I stay still as the words take wing. Room goes quiet when the rhythm folds. Sound pulls back, but the message holds. Lifted misstep on a second turn. Lesson inside with the beat don't burn. Moving through lines that the grid can't mold. Shape kept firm in a bounce type fold. Tempo off center, but the path feels right. Head rock slow through a side lit night. Misplaced timing, but the groove locked in. Drop hits clean where the count gets thin. Bounce tight fold, landing off track. Rules don't stick when the swing comes back. Mark no X, still held that space. Step feels strange, but it suits that bass.
Yeah. Tracks up. Woo. Mask and roll smooth with the deli out glow. Toast pop vibe when the rhythm stay low. Gum snap twice on the beats off hit. Milk cap twist got the crowd all lit. Snack row cheer when the walk come near. Kin top click like the chain I wear. Tag flash bright when the step lane clean. Fruit zone shift when I glide that lean. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Ball beat loud when the scan hit slick. Shelf light flash when the stand's too raw. Price roll on when I bend that law. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Ball beat loud when the scan hit slick. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Crowd stay still when the cart do tricks. Mop pass slow with the echo on tile. Soda fizz loud when I crack that smile. Receipt pull fast like the verse I lace. Free sample now, I got a 4-bar grace. Basket don't turn, it just follow cue. Paper slip curl on a barcode view. Air sign tilt when I pass that beat. Cream top spin with the checkout heat. Line don't talk, but the vibe comes strong. Beat don't rush, but the scan lasts long. Steps so sharp like a shelf tag cut. All eyes swing when the bag zip shut. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Ball beat loud when the scan hits slick. Shelf light flash when the stand's too raw. Price roll on when I bend that law. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Crowd stay still when the cart do tricks. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Snack pack jump on a low end thump. Popcorn clap when the speakers bump. Fridge light blink on a shoulder dip. Juice box lean with a barcode flip. 1 foot step on a plastic swing. Notepad pull with a checkout ring. Scan bar talk in a tone so slick. Every beat bland like a well-timed kick. Track don't slip when the shoes slide wide. Move so clean it adjusts the aisle. Mic don't need to confirm that glow. Whole store shift when I say let's go. Bag stack tight when the
scan, hit slick. Shelf life flash when the stands too raw. Price roll on when I bend that law. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick. Bag stack tight when the talk come quick.
Yeah. Click of the latch, breath caught in chrome. Low hum echo from a crack pay phone. Flick that switch with a featherstone tone, and the air smells sharp like a dial-up moan. Windows fog from a chase gone stale. Mapped every line like I traced braille. Shoelace drag on the towel rail, and my name in chalk on the junkyard scale.
I saw light bend in the shape of a car. No eyes left, but I caught that fall. Clock face blinked, then began to stall. What's real's the echo, that's all.
Post don't lie when the 10 recall. Tap that line through the circuit wall. Every tick, crack, crack with a silver sprawl. Had to play still, had to stand tall. Ran with the beat through a tangled hall. Bent that time like a rubber draw. If the coat snapped back, I still brawl with a grin so clean, couldn't drop the ball. Spilled black ink in the glove box note. Mirror caught flames, but I stayed afloat. Bent spoke grin on the backstreet goat, where the wheels spun wide and the silence glowed. Tag peeled off from a frozen can, held by a hand with the sun lamp tan. Dial read wrong, but I stuck the plan, with a hum in my chest like a rusted fan.
I saw light bend in the shape of a car. No eyes left, but I caught that fall. Clock face blinked, then began to stall. What's real's the echo, that's all.
Post don't lie when the 10 recall. Tap that line through the circuit wall. Every tick, track, crack with a silver sprawl. Had to play still, had to stand tall. Ran with the beat through a tangled hall. Bent that time like a rubber jaw. If the coat snapped back, I'd still brawl with a grin so clean, couldn't drop the ball.
Crush one, loud in a coin slot breath. Told the night shift, hold my depth. Press 3 tones, skip the rest. Let the fuse run wild with a soft request. Snuck past tape that looped in reverse. Dripped oil words and a whisper curse. Yet the bounce came back unrehearsed. Still caught clean in a signal burst. Notebook torn with a barcode frown. Fouled my steps through a sideways town. Shoes too loud for a ghost walk crown, but the street knew well how I wore that sound. Clap back light from a glass shard sign. Felt every click like a clock rewind. Time may split, but the beat align, and the tape plays true when the script ain't mine.
I saw light bend in the shape of a car. No eyes left, but I caught that fall. Clock face blinked, then began to stall. What's real's the echo, that's all.
Post don't lie when the 10 recall. Tap that line through the circuit wall. Every tick, crack, click with a silver sprawl. Had to play still, had to stand tall. Ran with the beat through a tangled hall. Bent that time like a rubber draw. If the coat snapped back, I'd still brawl with a grin so clean, couldn't drop the ball.